Okay, guys. So now we're getting ready to go into the American Motors building, and you can see it's a lot bigger building. So I'm sure there's some really cool stuff in there. There's a National Metropolitan sitting out here. I like that flower pot. So Terry, I saw down below down here you got a boneyard, right?
I do.
Okay. And are those cars parts for sale, or are you keeping those for yourself?
I'm trying to sell the whole car. My goal is to eliminate the boneyard and have all the things I'm going to keep in a storage building, which I have over here.
Okay, and how many cars are in that boneyard?
I counted them last September. There were 313.
313. Are they all AMC?
No, there's a variety of a few things. Mostly AMC, but there's a few other things down there.
What else is there? Can you tell me?
Well, there's a Citroen, there's a Honda, there's a Ford.
Okay.
There's
But most AMC.
most AMC.
Okay.
AMC.
And you have parts that are already off cars, or NOS parts you're selling?
No, I'm not really a parts department. I have the parts myself.
Okay.
If I have something that I can help somebody with, I'm happy to. If I've already started parting out a car, I don't mind taking parts off.
Okay.
But if it's a complete car, I won't part it out.
I understand.
Buy it.
Okay. All right. So you're going to show us building 4, or?
Sheet number 4.
All right. Let's go. Let's go check out number 4 with Terry. Here we go, AMC guys. You've been waiting for this. Here it comes. I'm sure there's some beautiful stuff in here.
Now, this building last fall, Hemmings did a book of the 75 top museums in Europe and America. This building's on the cover.
Wow. There you go. You hear that?
75 top and 2.
75 top museums in Europe and America, and this building's on the cover. Very cool. All right. Oh my God. Holy crap. I'll just give you guys the bird's eye view of this. Look at that. These are all AMCs. Holy smokes.
The best view of this building, the one that's on the cover of the book, is on top of that ladder.
Yeah. Wow. You mind if I climb up there?
Yep, that's what it's there for.
Okay. He said I can climb up here. I'll give you guys the real bird's eye view. Wow.
I'll turn you loose in here.
Okay. Thank you, Terry. Wow, look at this, guys. I'm just going to do a pan around here because this is amazing. Terry left. He's got things to do, but he's more than happy to let me look at this building. Holy smokes. I mean, I don't even know how many cars are in here, but there's probably a couple hundred. Wow. Very cool, very cool. Neat. There you go. And we'll go down here. There's the Gremlins. Wow. Amazing. Very cool. All right. Okay. I'm going to climb down and I'll be right back. All right, the building all you AMC guys have been waiting for. AMC stuff. Very cool. Well, let's just start here at the beginning. It says 1961 AMC American. Very nice car. It's a convertible. Good shape, good condition. Got some interesting stuff in here. Rambler American, they called it. Very cool stuff. And there's a red, white, and blue fender up there off of something. AMC, maybe a Pacer, I guess. Looks like. Got a bunch of stickers on it, or emblems on it, I mean. All right, next to that, we got a 62 AMC Rambler, 2-door, hardtop. Beautiful car, in excellent condition. Very nice. And we'll swing over this way since we're going that way. I'm not sure what year this Rambler is, but it's a 4-door. I'm going to say probably mid-60s. I don't know, you AMC guys can tell me. You probably would know. But it's a really nice car, really clean. See what the mileage says on it. It says 39,000 miles. That's probably original. Beautiful car. Very nice. It's a 4-door, American 440 it says. But I don't see a year on it. Well, I can't see the taillights. Anyhow, cool car. All right, let's keep going. We got a lot of cars in here to look at. 1962 American, Rambler American. Says got 41,000 228 miles on it, 195 cubic inch 6-cylinder engine in it. It's a 4-door as well. And we got the stoplight up there. And the old Pacer. You guys remember the Pacer? There's another American. It's a 2-door, 1962. That's a really pretty, like, teal green color. Very nice. And next to that, we got a 1978 AMC Concorde. And I don't know for sure. I don't think this one's a 4-wheel drive. They did make the AMC Eagle that was 4-wheel drive, but I don't think this one's it. But Concorde Touring Wagon, it says. Look at the door handles on it. See the door handles? They don't have like the traditional handle you pull on, just got a lever you pull on. Look at the interior on this thing. That's some fancy interior right there. Very nice. Very cool car. It's got the roof rack on it for traveling. Here we go. We'll take a look at that real quick. You can get the wagon package for $249, I guess. Huh, interesting. That's really kind of a odd looking. It's kind of cool though, the design they got in the seats. All right, let's continue on. 1964 American Challenge to Change Drive, whatever that means. American Rambler 1964. That again, that's a 4-door, but still a very cool car. It's got, that might be original paint. I don't know. It's a little rough, but it looks like maybe original paint. Here's another 64 American. It's a 2-door convertible. It does say 343 cubes back here. I don't know if that's what this has in it or not, but it says 343 cubic inch engine in these things. Well, that's a 67, so I guess that was not it. There's a Chevron pump and some Rambler signage that would be hanging in the dealerships. Here's the inside of the car. It's got a tissue dispenser over there in the corner for blowing your nose if you need to. All right, so that's the, what I say, 64 American, Rambler American, very cool. And we got a 1978 Concorde here, another one, wagon that's got the camping package with it. So it's got, you could buy from the AMC dealership, you could buy this tent, and you could raise the hatch. You could raise the hatch up at the back and put this tent in place, and you'd basically have a tent on wheels. See that? You could sleep in there, do whatever you wanted to do, plenty of room, the seat folded down. So it's kind of a novel idea back in the day. I'm sure it probably didn't do a very good job about keeping the bugs out, but it would have been interesting to have it and have some fun with it. Pretty cool. All right, what do we got next? We got another American Rambler. I'm not sure what this one is. I'm guessing by looking at that grill and that grill listed in here is probably also a 64, 63, something like that, 2-door. Pretty cool looking car. Very nice. There's a 66 American Rambler 440. Very cool cars. Another 79 Concorde wagon. And here's like the sales brochure they would use to show you the cars, the different models that you could buy. This was just for the Concorde, of course, but you could buy the different models so you could kind of get an idea of what options it had and all that. They even had the fancy, like the type of wheels they put on a Super Sport Chevelles. Rally wheels, I guess you call them. So that's another 79 Concorde wagon. Here's a 68 Rambler. Pretty cool. Why buy a bug when for $1,946 you can buy a car? Huh. That's kind of interesting. So they strapped a Volkswagen on top of the car, just kind of a, I don't know if they really did or they just made the picture look like that, but kind of a cool little thing. You guys can read that if you want to stop and read that. You can read it. Interesting stuff there. All right. And as we broke the rules, when we introduced a compact car to compete in price with the imports. Again, there's something you guys can read if you want to read it. Kind of cool. And this here's interesting here. You racing guys will like this. A Rambler that does a 1/4 mile in 14.3, which isn't super fast, but it's still not bad. The SC Hurst Rambler. So I'll let you guys read that if you want to. Pretty cool there. I'm sure there's one of these in here somewhere. We'll find it if there is. So that's a pretty neat little signage there. And then we got American Motors sign up there. Some more signage up there. There's a Rambler dealership sign there. All right, and this is a 1958 Rambler Custom, it says. Got the 4 headlights, the 2-tone paint job. That was really popular back in the 50s. Very neat. Look at all the chrome on the front of this car. Look at that chrome. That is just beautiful. Man, you spend a half a day polishing all that chrome out just so your neighbors would be impressed with your brand new car. But it's pretty, very nice. 1979 Concorde wagon. This one here was U.S. government, Department of the Interior. It's probably, I'm assuming it's original. It's been in a hailstorm. You can see, well, maybe you can't see, but see up there on the roof, you can see the hail damage. And there's hail damage all over the hood. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but obviously it sat outside in a hailstorm. It's even got damage on the sides of the car from the hail. But I'm sure this one here is probably super low miles on it. 1960 Rambler. I actually like this 58 better. It's got a lot nicer front end on it than the 60 does, but it's cool. Cool car, 4-door. You got the wings, of course, the mid-50s, mid to late 50s, early 60s. The wings were really popular on the backs of the cars. There's some batteries. Signage, again, about Ramblers. Very cool. Here's the interior of that car. Very neat. All right, let's keep going. We got so many cars here to look at. Again, another 1979 Concorde. This guy's got a bunch of them, man. You don't see these very often. This is actually a 2-door car. It's actually a really nice looking car. I'd drive that. Wire wheels on it. Very cool. 62 Rambler. 4-door car again. And here's some more signage. Steel likes to rough it. So there's a little sign you guys can read if you want to stop, pause the video and read that. You just don't see this stuff very much, you know. That's why I'm here showing it to you guys, because you don't see this Rambler AMC stuff very often. 62 Classic. Rambler's Amazing Vacation Machine, it says. There you go. You guys can read that if you want to read that. I'm trying to get in there as close as I can. There you go. Pause it and read that. Some more memorabilia up there. This is, again, it's a 4-door, 62. They kind of started toning down some of the chrome in the early 60s. There's another 79 Concorde. This guy's got a whole bunch of 79 Concordes. He must have come across them pretty easily, I guess. And here's a 66 AMC Rebel. Now, these cars here, the Rebel was kind of a car that gained some popularity over the years. The Ambassador and all them cars, they were more like family cars. This car here was kind of a hot rod type car. This is a 2-door version. Whoops, sorry. It had bucket seats. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's a right-hand drive. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. Check that out. It's a right-hand drive car. Wow. Very cool, but it's got a 4-shifter, bucket seats in it. Really cool looking interior in it. It's even got pillows to match. I don't know if those came with the car, but they're cool looking in there. I can't believe I didn't even notice that was right-hand drive until I walked over here and looked at it. Very cool. We'll go over to the other side and look at the right-hand drive of it. That's a 66. This is probably about the same year. It's a California black tag car. If you guys know what that means, California black tag is an original owner car, because you got the same tag for life. So this one here, let's look at this right-hand drive. This is really cool. So here you are sitting in the car. You're over here on the passenger side, and the passenger's over there. Doesn't have a steering wheel. You got the steering wheel. And this thing has got 94,071 miles on it. So it's been driven. So it's got the 4-shifter in it. Very cool looking. And this one next to it, it's a left-hand drive like it should be. And it has got, look at that, guys, 4-speed manual in it. Got the 3 pedals. I like that a lot. I'd love to have this car. This car is beautiful. Wow. AMC Rebel, Probably 65, 66, something like that. Got the probably a V8 and yeah, very cool. Just gonna see if I can open the hood, but I don't want to mess with it too much. Not my car. I don't know where the hood opener is. Oh, I wanted to see if it had a V8 in it, but anyhow. All right, moving on. Here's the 67 Rebel wagon. So this was for the guy who wanted to be a Rebel but had a family. It says 343, so it's got the 343 cubic inch V8 in it. So we know that's a V8 car. I'd be surprised. No, but it's an automatic on the column. You can see the column shift there. There's the interior, though. We'll look at that real quick since we're here anyhow. Excellent condition car. Really nice. Got the fancy interior in it. Pretty cool. It's got the luggage rack on the roof and everything. All right. Here's a 1980 Concorde. Got the funky looking wheels on it. Pretty cool looking car. And here's a, wow, look at this. Probably 67 or 68 AMC Rebel wagon with like wood grain, fake wood grain on the side of it. That's interesting. You don't see that very often. Let's see what it says here on the sign. The Rebel, I'm trying to get this so you guys can read it. The Rebel Mariner limited edition wagon. Wow, very cool. Huh, the side panels having the look of bleached teak wood planking. Huh, nothing less than a Typhoon V8. Stars and anchor embossed individual reclining seats. Wow, very cool. Huh, that's pretty amazing. What do you guys think of that? Never heard of it before. The Rebel Mariner, 1967. Very unique car. Here we go. Here's the anchor that got on the side of it right there. See that? And we'll look at the interior of this. It's got like a pleated interior. But man, this thing's in really good shape. Probably low miles on it too. I don't know if I can tell or not. Let's see. 83,600 miles on it, yeah. Pretty low miles on that. Somebody enjoyed it a little bit, but that's a really, really pretty blue. Very interesting looking car. All right, we got to keep moving. We got a bunch of cars to look at. Here's another 81 Concorde. Kind of a funky looking car. Here's probably a 69 or, well, no, this might be a 67 because the one next to it's a 67. It's got the same grill in it. 67 Rebel wagon, but this got the 290 in it. I don't know if that's a V8 or a V6. I mean, a V8 or straight 6. So that's a Rebel wagon. It's got two-tone on it. It's kind of a cool looking car. I'm not going to look at every one of these on the inside because there's too many of them, but here's another one next to it. It says it's got the 343 engine in it, so it's got the bigger engine. Two-tone, red and black. The black is like a kind of a, oh wow, that's vinyl. Oh my God, it's got, oh my God, they both do. That is vinyl, guys. That's not paint, that's vinyl. So instead of putting vinyl on the roof, they put it on the side of the car. Wow, I didn't realize that. That's vinyl. Huh. There you go. You ever seen a car with vinyl on the side of it? I haven't. I've been seeing a lot of cars in my life. I've never seen a car with vinyl on the side of it. Very interesting. Huh, amazing. Here, we'll look at this real quick. Here's another sign. See what it says. All right, let's look at that real quick. Just for you AMC guys. Limited edition for a limited time. Matador red. Complimentary side panels in black pebble, camera green. Yep, and it's got the Typhoon V8 in it as well. Very cool car. Excuse me. Wow, amazing. Very cool stuff there, guys. I'm learning stuff I never heard. Now, here's the Eagle. I told you guys about the American Eagle. This is 4-wheel drive. And this one here has got kind of a funky looking, like, top. It's got a, I guess it's like a Targa top. So it's got, this piece here comes off. It's one piece. And then they got a convertible top in here that goes and folds up into the Targa top. So they call that a Targa top with the piece that runs across the middle like that. But this is 4-wheel drive, AMC Eagle. Limited, it says. I don't know if it's a V8 or 6. Probably had a straight 6 in it, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But still a very cool car. Very good looking. All right, next to that, we got another 67 Rebel 4-door car. Doesn't say a whole lot about it. It's got the 290 engine in it. That was probably a small V8, I'm assuming. And here's a, now this one here is a Rebel SST 1967. I'm surprised it's got the 290 in it because it's an SST model. See that? And it probably, well, I thought it might have a console and a manual transmission, but it does not. It's got a column shift. So, okay. I'm not sure what that is in the top of the dash. See that? I'm not sure what that is in the top of the dash right there. I'm not going to mess with it because this car's so old I don't want to break anything. But it almost looks like it pulls out. Like an ashtray or something. I don't know. You guys know what that is? I don't know what it is. An ashtray or what is it? I don't know. You guys tell me. Whoops. Sorry. I bumped my camera and it turned around. So that's a 67 Rebel SST. And it's got 76,000 miles on it, it says. There's another 82 4-door Concorde. Economy 37, highway 25. Wow, that's pretty good, 37 miles to the gallon. Pretty amazing. All right, here's a Rebel wagon. Let's see what it says here. It's got the 293.8 in it. Oh, wow, this one here, that's interesting. So this is a Rebel wagon 770, 4-door. And it has got, you can see it down there, it's got 3 pedals. Got the 3 on the tree in it. So you could take mom and dad's grocery getter out and burn some rubber, dumping the clutch on the 3-speed with the big old 290 V8 in it. What do you think of that, guys? That's pretty cool, huh? There's another Rebel SST, 4-door. Man, I'm surprised they made so many 4-door SSTs, but I guess they did. I like the grill, the emblem in the grill there. That's pretty cool. Doesn't say what size engine's on it. Probably here. Oh, it's a 343. 108,000. Got a column shift automatic, but that's the Rebel SST again. I thought the SST was like a high performance model, but they made it in the wagon. They made it in the 4-door car. They made it in everything. There's an 83 Concorde wagon. I'm not going to show these cars in the middle that much on this side because they're just plain Jane stuff, but still kind of cool. You don't see them very much. You can actually buy a luggage rack from AMC and put our luggage container and put it on your luggage rack, I should say. And here's another Rebel 1970 Rebel SST wagon. I think it's SST. It says 360. It says 360 on it, so I guess it's not an SST. It's Rebel 360. So let's take a look at it on the inside. Maybe it's got 3 pedals. Nope, it's the automatic on the column. Okay. Still a pretty cool car, though. All right, again, we're moving on. You guys can always pause these videos and look at the stuff if you want to look at it more. But 1970 SST Rebel wagon. Very cool. Now this thing here is crazy. 1970 Rebel. See what it says here. It just says Rebel on it. I don't know. Got a lime green, bright green. Of course, this was when Dodge came out with all their crazy colors. And everybody wanted to kind of copy them. Well, let's see what it says here. 51,000 miles, 232 6-cylinder, column shift 3-speed. Big Bad Green is called. Color is called Big Bad Green. That's funny. Special ordered, it may look like a Big Bad Green machine, however, it is not. We think that the original buyer ran out of money before they got to the engine. Not a lot going on under the hood. Manual steering, manual brakes, and vacuum wipers. That's funny. So it's just a 6-cylinder. And here's the Rebel machine. I'll show this to you guys real quick. Again, you can read this if you want to pause it and read that. That's the Rebel machine. This was a very popular car in the 70s. Kind of compete with all the top three as far as making high performance vehicles. But you can see that. So pause the video and read that if you want to. AMC 83 wagon. AMC 5-year no rust through guarantee or warranty. The tough Americans, it says. Pretty cool. All right, so there's the other side of this. Man, why the guy ordered this car? Oh, it is an SST. It says SST back here. Wow. Ordered this car with all this SST packaging. Even got a manual transmission, which is only a 3-speed on the column, but still. And then he got a little 6-cylinder engine in it. That's just kind of bizarre, isn't it? That is a really cool car. Well, I'll tell you what, you wouldn't have a hard time finding that car in the parking lot. That thing glows in the dark. Wow. Here's a few AMC motors. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with them, but there's kind of a funky flathead one with a dual carburetors on it. There's an overhead cam one back there. And these are just the standard 6-cylinder AMC engines. That's a little tiny thing there. That almost looks like a diesel engine. I don't know what that is. I don't know if AMC even made it. But anyhow, all right, 1966 Marlin, AMC Marlin. It's got the Marlin on the side of it. See that? The emblem is a Marlin. That's pretty cool. It had kind of a, look at the back window, how it kind of curves in like a fish. Kind of interesting looking. You know, they made the Barracuda and other fish-named vehicles back then, so I guess that was kind of in competition with those guys. Pretty interesting looking, 66 Marlin. Pretty cool. Says 327 V8 under the hood. I don't know if this one has that or not, but I'll kind of go over this real quick so you guys can pause the video and read it if you want to read it. Says it puts a 4 on the floor, so ask your wife to stop calling it a family car. There you go. You can pause the video and read through that if you guys want to. Interesting stuff. And does this one have a 4-speed in it? No, it's an automatic, but it is on the floor. Very cool looking car. Nice. All right, we're going to keep going here. This one here is also a Marlin. It's got the shifter on the column. The Marlin emblem on it's a lot smaller. It's kind of a sea blue color. Pretty cool looking. Very neat. All right. Now I'm going to back up here a minute. So now behind this wagon here, we got an AMC 1979 AMC Spirit AMX. It's got the AMX emblem on the hood. I'm guessing this car probably has original paint. So there's an AMX emblem on the hood. This was kind of a sports car. In the gas wars of the 70s, they downsized everything and made it look kind of a sporty, like looking stuff. So it's got the spoiler on the back and the fender flares, the plastic bumpers and all that. It's got the automatic shifter on the floor on it. So just kind of an interesting looking car. All right, here's another 67. Here's a 67 Marlin. It's a little different than the 66 was. It's got the 343 V8 in it. But it's still a pretty cool looking car. It's column shift. There's the front end of that one. It's got the headlights that go up and down instead of side to side. That was popular for a while. And next to that is another 67 Marlin. And this one's got the 343 V8 in it as well. I see a tack on the dash, so I'm kind of curious what it looks like on the inside. Oh, look at that, guys. There you go. 4 on the floor shifter. Very nice. I had a feeling this one probably was a little bit of a hot rod. There's the dash. I'll get in there so you guys can kind of look at that a little bit. Very cool stuff there. Yep, this was kind of a hot rod, I guess, back in the day. Pretty neat. 67 Marlin. 343 V8 with a 4-speed. Very nice. And there's another AMC Spirit here with the aluminum, they call them turbine wheels. I never did like that tan color. It's kind of an ugly color, but and then the interior, tan interior went with it, and I hated tan interior. I didn't like that either. But interesting looking car, and we're gonna do this first. So we're gonna go down here. These are spirits. These are all AMC spirits. We're just gonna look at them real quick because then now we're starting to get to the good stuff. This is a Gremlin here, though. 74 Gremlin. How many of you guys remember the Gremlin? Man, them things were ugly. They had the chopped off back and the back seat. I mean, look at the back seat in this thing. You got, I don't even know how I can show it to you. Can't see it very well. You got no room. See that? See how tight the foot area was for the rear passengers? So you can put your little kids in there and that's about it. Did have a floor shifter on it though. That's pretty fancy. 74 AMC Gremlin, and behind just another 74. It's got a really pretty paint job on it. This is the Gremlin X. So this is the high performance model, so to speak. And look at this here. This is interesting. If you can afford a car, then you can afford 2 Gremlins. Here, let me get this sign off the holder here so we can just read it. There you go. So the 2-passenger Gremlin lists for $1,879. The 4-passenger for $1,959. So they're saying you could buy 2 cars for the price of 1. And 6,000 miles between oil changes. Interesting. There you go. There's some interesting information about the Gremlin you guys always probably didn't want to know, but now you do know. There you go. And this is a really, hold on. Sorry, my sign thing was falling. This is a real, I don't know what the color this is, if you guys know what color this is. Oh, there you go. It says it's called Plum. Okay, Plum. This is the Gremlin X, the high performance, got a 232 straight 6 and a 3-speed floor shifted transmission in it. Well, this has got an automatic in it. I'm not sure why it says 3-speed floor shifted. It's got an automatic, but anyhow, that's the Gremlin X, kind of a funky looking car, very strange looking. Everybody thought they were ugly back in the day. Okay, now we're going to get into some good stuff here, stuff you guys will like. The AMC Javelin. There's a 1974 model. These things, the hump up over the fenders is just kind of I don't know how they made those fenders. That would have been a heck of a press to be able to press those fenders out like that. But that's just a strange looking car. A lot of people liked them. I think they kind of toned them down a little bit in the well, this is a 74, so maybe the earlier models were toned down. I don't know, but it's just kind of a funky looking car. It's got kind of a purpley blue color. It's column shifted automatic in this one. So V8 column shifted. There's a bunch of models, AMC models you could buy back in the day. Those are pretty cool. Very neat. All right, so we're going to move on here. So there's an AMC Javelin. There's another AMC Javelin. This is a 72. Let's read what it says here for you AMC guys. All sporty cars look pretty much the same, cost pretty much the same, and act pretty much the same, except the 1980 looking Javelin. So they're saying this car was 1972 and it looked like the 1980s. So you guys can read that real quick, pause the video and read that. I'm not going to read through the whole thing. You get the SST or the AMX. There you go, some information about that. Okay, so there you go for the AMC Javelin. This one here is a 360 floor shifted automatic. Look at the Javelin sign in the back with the red, white, and blue. AMC was American Motors, so they always had red, white, and blue symbols on all their cars for American stuff. Very cool. And next to that is a car a lot of you are going to like. The AMC 1968 Javelin SST. Now see, the wagons down there were SST models. To me, SST is like Super Sport Trick, or I don't even know what SST stood for. If you know what it means, comment below. Tell me what SST means, because I'm not too familiar on these AMCs. But this is the AMC Javelin SST model, It's got the red line tires on it. It's got the sporty wheels, like the Chevelle Super Sport looking mag wheels on it. Rally wheels, whatever you want to call them. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is Krager mags. So it's talking about putting Krager wheels on your Javelin. Krager SS's. They look good on anything, right, guys? Not just a Javelin. That was laying on the hood, but we're going to put it up here where it belongs, not on the hood. And again, this one here is, doesn't say what engine is in it. I'm guessing it's probably a 390, but it's a floor shifted 4-speed. Look at that gear shift lever. Look at how long that thing is. Just like really long. Very interesting. Look, it's got a sporty wheel on it, sporty steering wheel. Doesn't have a tack. Yep, it does. It has a tack over here. It's kind of hard to see it, but you can see it in there. There's a tack. I don't know what the red line is. I can't see it very well. If you guys can see the red line or you know the red line, then comment below and tell me what the red line is. I don't know. There's like a wall hanging, AMC wall hanging. Very cool looking. Got a vinyl top on this one. This green color is kind of a strange color. I don't know what color you call that. You guys know what that color is? It's like a, I don't know, a golden green color. And next to that's another AMC SST Javelin. This one here is really sporty looking. It's got the sport roof on it with the spoiler on the roof. So let's look at the front end of these cars. I didn't show you the other one. Let's show you this one. So that's what the front end of this car looks like. Very nice looking. It's got the hood scoops on it. It's got this really bright blue. This one here's a 390 floor shift automatic. So this one has, let's see what the console looks like on these. So there's the floor shift console on these. Right there, that's what that looked like. And I don't see a tack. This one does not have a tack on it. It's got that, look at this wood grain dash in the middle there. It's pretty funky. And then the dash, it was like, came out here, but over there it's almost flat. So the passenger has all kinds of room in there. It's kind of funky looking. Interesting. All right, we're gonna move on. We got more of these to look at. And here's a 69. This was the SST. This is the AMX. So this is the top of the line AMCs. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, sorry I had to pause the video. Of course, you didn't know that, but I was gone for a couple minutes. Here's a 1969 AMC AMX, which, like I said before, was the top of the line, kind of the race version of the AMXs back in the day. And it has got a 390 V8, only has 18,900 miles on it, basically 19,000 miles on it. And this color is called Big Bad Orange. Very pretty color, very bright color. We'll take a look at it on the inside. And it's an automatic transmission, got the bucket seats, all that in there. It's kind of hard to see it because there's so much stuff in there, but you can see it a little bit. Pretty cool. There's a little battery powered car you could buy back in the day, an AMC AMX car. Pretty cool. All right. And next to this one, we've got a even cooler looking AMX. This is a 1970 model. So it's got the hood scoop, got the blacked out hood. I really like that front end. That looks really nice. Let's take a look at what the sign says on it. Two for the road, Javelin and AMX. Very cool. So there's a little sign you can read there, ram air induction. Very neat looking signage there. There's a sales brochure. This one has a 390 V8, 62,000 miles, shadow mask paint scheme. So this is called shadow mask, the black. It goes up over the top there and back down the sides. This green color is kind of a strange looking green. I don't know what you'd call it. This one does have 3 pedals. Got the 4-speed in it. You can see that. Show you the inside of it. And it's got a tack. Got a tack over there with, looks like a pretty low, like a 5,000 red line on it. I'm surprised it's a lot low, but that's what it is, 5,000 red line, not even 5,500. So that's got a 4-speed in it. Shadow mask paint job, that's pretty cool. Neat looking car there. And then next to that, we've got a Gremlin race car. Champion Spark Plug Challenge. It says 232, so I'm assuming this is probably a straight 6-cylinder engine in it. Again, I'm not going to mess with it. It's a 71. Let's go over here and look at the passenger side of it. Car number 7's got the red, white, and blue AMC paint job in it. And it's been gutted, got a roll bar in it. 4-speed transmission. This thing was probably made for a certain type of racing. I don't know what, but a certain type of racing. It's got probably some kind of road race, I guess, but I don't know what that is there. That big tank in the middle. It's got lines going to it, pressurizes it for something, anyhow. So it's kind of a cool car. It's got a cool paint scheme on it. Team Highball, it says. It's got the glass window, but it's had the mounts taken out, so it's held in place with these straps. I'm surprised that's glass. Surprised that's not like Lexan or plexiglass or something. But that's a really cool looking car. It's got the kill switch right on top of the hood where you can find it really easily. 71 Gremlin. Cool. All right, let's go over here. We got another race car over here. This is another, this is a Pacer. Now, this car here was really funky. The Gremlin was weird. This thing is really weird. The AMC Pacer. Someone's put some big old turbine wheels on it. 1996, looks like it was raced in 1996. Top speed, 135 mile an hour. It's got a 258 straight 6 in it. 4-shift automatic. Wow. Top speed, 135 mile an hour in a AMC Pacer. There's the inside of it. Again, it's all stripped out. It's got that same cylinder in there. Again, I don't know what that's for, but I'm sure somebody does. It's all been stripped out. Roll cage put in it. Interesting looking car. Very cool. All right, and then we got some memorabilia here. All kinds of American Motor stuff from the dealerships in here. You could buy back then in the day from the dealer, obviously. Just some cool stuff in the stand there. We got some pedal cars up here. Pretty neat. And we'll go in here real quick. This is like a diner setup, like the old 50s diner. See that? So we'll take a look at that real quick. More of that Kelvinator stuff you guys saw earlier. And it goes back in there, but I'm not going to go back in there. Rambler sign there. So this is kind of set up like the 50s diner. Very cool. I like it. Just show you that real quick. There's an old telephone booth with the old, that's a real old phone there. Wow, neat. You don't see a telephone booth anymore hardly at all. I don't even know where there's one at, to tell you the truth. All right. We got the red, white, and blue sign up there with the arrow pointing. Here's another AMC Eagle, four-wheel drive vehicle. Very cool. Here's a 1960 Ambassador. Very nice looking car. Neat. 1961 Ambassador. Cool looking car. Wow. This one here's only got 30,000 miles on it. It's got a 327 V8 in that. Okay, here's an AMC Spirit. These cars came out in like 76. They came out for the Spirit of 76, the 200th anniversary of the United States. I think they made these cars in red, white, and blue. This one's not, but it is a two-tone. But that's when they came out, so around the mid-70s. Here's a 61 Ambassador. Very cool looking car. There's a whole bunch of AMC, AMX, AMC stuff, t-shirts and jackets up there, and more memorabilia on the back wall back there. There's another AMC wagon, Eagle, I think. Looks like it was owned by an electric company. 1979. There's some information about that if you guys want to stop, pause the video and read that. Wow, he ended up getting thrown in prison. Only a few of them still exist. Oh, wow. Oh, this is an electric car? No kidding. Huh. Paul B. I guess it's electric. That's interesting. 63 Ambassador wagon. Pretty cool looking car. 64 Ambassador two-door. Stainless steel rocker panel cover. Here's like, I guess all of the features about the 63, 64 Ramblers. Ceramic armored exhaust. Wow. Huh, interesting. All right, we're going to continue because we got all the way down to that end of the building to go. 61 Rambler, four-door. I'm not sure what year this one is. Probably, that's a 64, so this is probably a 64 as well, I assume. It's a really pretty kind of a, I don't know, goldish color, interesting looking. 65 wagon, Ambassador. Very nice looking car. That grill on this thing, this one here's got the headlights that are vertical too, not the horizontal ones. Funky looking grill on that. This grill's kind of weird looking, isn't it? 64 Rambler, 770. The butternut yellow color, light blue, light yellow color that was popular back in the day. 65 Rambler, Ambassador. Same as that one. Very cool. Here's a, oh wow, look at this. 66 Rambler Classic. And I'm assuming it was probably a fire chief's car, maybe, like used by the fire department, I'm guessing. It's got a big, they call that a, you guys don't know. I tell you, I'm not even going to say. If you saw this on top of a car, what do you call that? What do you call that when you see it on top of a police car or emergency car? What's that called? Tell me what that's called. Comment below and tell me what's that called. All right, there's the interior of this car. I just want to show it to you because it looks like it's kind of a fire engine, fire chief's car. This is the siren, of course. Huge siren with a light on the front. Very cool looking. You can see the siren in the back, light in the front. Very neat looking. Fire engine red, very bright red color. Easily seen. All right, here's another mid-60s 770 Rambler. There's a bunch of them down through there. There's a 66, another 66 Ambassador. Cool looking car. And all right, we're going to keep going. I'm just looking at some of this stuff here. Your first luxury car can come sooner, a lot sooner like today. So they advertise these cars where you could, a low price, for a low price you could have luxury, so to speak. There you go. I'll let you guys read that if you want to stop and read it. I don't know what it says. I can't even see it from here, but you guys can see it okay, I'm sure. There's another 66 Ambassador. Really pretty ocean blue, I guess, color, kind of. Don't be the last man on your block to own this luxury car. Wow, they're really pushing luxury on these things, aren't they? Again, here's another 60s model 770. Nice looking car. 67, this car here's really pretty here. 67 Ambassador, it's got a gold paint job on it, kind of goldish color. Again, it's got the vertical headlights. I like the grill on these. Let's look at the front end of that real quick. There you go, I like that front end, that's pretty cool. It's got the turn signals in the middle there. Really pretty gold paint job, wire hubcaps on it. Let's see what it says now. It says Ambassador DPL, whatever DPL means, I don't know. But it's convertible, very nice looking. Got the console shifter in it. Cool looking dash on it. It's even got air conditioning. Very nice. Gold interior, kind of funky looking. All right, let's keep going. This is another Ambassador 67 again. It's a little rough. It's got a dent in the fender there. Paint's a little rough on it. It's got dents back there. A little rough, but not too bad. Here's a 1977 AMC Hornet. Again, it's AMX Hornet. It's got the hood emblem. These became really popular in the 70s. Of course, the Smokey and the Bandit ones were the most popular with the Firebird on them, but they became very popular. This is a really cool car, bright yellow. It's got aluminum slot mags on it. Rear window louvers. Those were really popular back in the day. Everybody liked those. And again, that one I showed you guys had the Targa top on it. This year's got the hard top with kind of a Targa top on it as well. It's got a floor shift, automatic in it. Nothing too fancy, but you know, just kind of a sports car for the 70s, I guess you could call it. All right, and then we got a 67 Ambassador mail car. That's interesting looking. It's got that cool front end again with the stacked headlights. 232 6-cylinder engine in it. It says civil defense there. U.S. mail official use only. One of only 3,000 built. Straight 6 column shift automatic, right-hand drive. See that, guys? Right-hand drive. So this was built specifically for mail delivery. So the mailman, and look, it doesn't even have, it has no back seat. See that? No back seat in it, so you can put your mail bags back in the back seat. Right-hand drive, so you can stick your letters in the mailbox. There's the mailman getting ready to put the letters in. Very cool looking. I've never seen one of these. That's very interesting. Only 3,000 of them built, probably why. I like the red, white, and blue paint job on it. That's really pretty cool. So there you go. 67 Ambassador mail car, right-hand drive. Pretty cool. All right, next to that, we got another 67 Ambassador wagon. Again, I'm not going to spend a ton of time. There's a bunch of Ambassadors here, so just kind of look at it. This is a really bright red. It's a really pretty color. I like that, though. Very nice. And this car next to it's kind of funky. This is a 73 Hornet. And look at the paint job on this thing. So it's got the kind of a tannish brown color, which I don't like at all. Look at this. Look at this pattern on the side there. Look at that. Check that out. That's a decal that they stuck on there. So instead of wood grain, they use this funky dot pattern, which is really weird. And of course, got the plaid. Plaid was real popular back in the 70s. Plaid seats and the tan interior, fold down rear seat in it. Funky looking car. Another 68 Ambassador, 2-door. Pretty nice looking car there. Here's a 69 Ambassador. It's actually got the 390 V8 in it. It's got the big V8 in it. So that's pretty cool. Says got a column shift automatic in it. And look at this, guys. The Rolls Royce and the Ambassador. So they're comparing, try to get this with light and shining on it. They're comparing the Rolls Royce, or comparing the Ambassador to the Rolls Royce, which of course there's no comparison, but they did it anyhow. Not everyone can afford a Rolls, but you can afford an American Motors. There you go. Interesting looking stuff there. Okay. And here's a 76 Hornet wagon, 4-door. And again, it's got that bright orange. I guess it's called the Sportabout. It's not so much of a station wagon as it is a sporty car with a cargo space. That's interesting. They had some clever stuff back in the day, some clever advertising back then. All right. Again, it's got the plaid interior in it. You can see that. Funky looking plaid. Got some nice wheels on it, though. It's got, like, what do you call those? They're not aluminum. They're steel. I don't know. Anyhow. And this is 71. Now, this one here had a 390 in it. That one there's got a 401 in it. So it's got an even bigger V8 in it. 71 Ambassador, 401 V8, 29,000 original miles on this one. That's probably original paint then. Looks pretty good. Not bad at all. It's got the bug catcher rally wheels. That's what I was trying to think of. Those are like a rally wheel. Sorry, my brain was farting. Rally wheel. Anyhow, so it's got the bug catcher on the front to keep the bugs off. These were popular in the day. I always thought they were ugly, but they did the job. They pushed the air up over the top to keep the bugs from hitting the windshield and sticking all over your hood. So they were pretty popular, but 71 Ambassador with a 401 V8 in it. That's cool. 73 Ambassador, got the 401 V8 in it as well. And of course, they changed the grille design. This is a 71, this is a 73, so it's a lot different than the 67s were. They put the headlights back horizontal like a lot of them are. All right, here's a 76 Hornet that is a bright lime green color, and again, the plaid interior in it. I guess they were really popular. Oh my God, look at that, guys. 2,600 original miles. Wow, that's amazing. Huh. Let's see. Let's see what it says. What's it say down there, guys? You see that? 2,600 miles and 6/10. Wow. Nobody drove this car. That's probably original paint, too. Pretty cool. 73 Ambassador. I don't know what size engine that one has. Well, it probably says it's a 360 V8 in that one. Pretty cool looking. 74 Ambassador. We're getting up in the years now. Kind of getting this funky, like front end, like weird looking thing there in the front end where it pokes out more. So, and that tan color, they're going away from the bright colors of the early 70s, like the 73 and that one. They're going away from the bright colors of the 70s. This one here's got 26,000 miles on it. This one here's got 10 times the mileage that one does. Okay, and it's got a little, I think this is called the houndstooth interior, and that's a little better looking than plaid. All right, 71 Ambassador wagon, got the 401 V8 in it, got the wood grain down the side. Very cool looking car, I like that. Here's a 72 Hornet. And again, it's got the houndstooth interior in it. You can see the houndstooth like that. And then we've got this thing here. I'll let you guys read that. Stop the video and read that if you want to read it real quick. There you go. And here's a towing information about the 72 American Motors cars towing and like capacities and things like that down there. That's pretty cool. All right, and here's another 71 wagon, Ambassador wagon. It's got the roof-mounted luggage holder on it. Matador, 71 Matador. It says it's got the 360 engine in it. Cool looking car. I like it. Black. 72 Matador. It's got the fancy white leather tires on it. Kind of funky looking. Here's a 79 Pacer. These cars, man, now this is, you guys saw the one back there that was a race car. This is what they actually look like. So they had this huge window in the back and like all this glass. I mean, you had all this good view, but man, you don't want to have to replace that window because the way it's curved down there, it's curved up there. Yeah, those windows were expensive, but you either liked them or you hated them. I mean, I don't really hate them, but I don't know. I mean, they're okay. It's just kind of an ugly car to me, but I don't hate them. You know, it's kind of funky, especially the way like the headlights went up. See that, the front end of that thing? Just really weird looking front end on it. The whole car was weird looking. I mean, it's like a bubble top. I don't know, maybe they're going out with like a spaceship design or something. I don't know, but it's cool. All right, 74 Matador. Yep, that's a cool car. 4-door, probably got a V8 in it. Let's see what it says here. No, it's got the 258 straight 6 in it. 01. So apparently it was licensed to be able to be driven in 2001. So it's been on the road this century. Pretty cool. 75 Pacer that is got the aluminum wheels on it. Fancy tires. Let's see what this says. The first wide small car. Okay, I'll let you guys read this if you want to read it. I'm not going to read it right now. I might read it later, but there's a lot of stuff here to read. You can pause the video and read through this if you want to. All right, there you go. There you go, guys. The Pacer, the wide, small car. And it is actually kind of wide. I mean, if you look at it from this view, it is kind of a wide car. But it's funky. The doors, see the way the doors go up into the roof? I'm sure they had a heck of a time getting those seals to not leak water into the car. But just a funky looking car, weird looking. All right, here's a 78 Matador wagon. Got the wood grain on the side of it, got aluminum wheels, interesting looking. Pretty cool stuff there. Another 78 Matador, 4-door car. Here's a 79 Pacer with the same aluminum wheels on it, slot mags type looking wheels. Oh, this is a wagon. Huh. Wow, look at that AMC Pacer wagon. Very strange looking. I think the wagon looked better than the car did, right? The wagon. You guys like the wagon better or the car better? Here, I'll get out here where you can kind of get the rear view. I mean, they're neither one of them's pretty. You know, this is the wagon, that's the car. So which one do you guys favor? Do you favor that one? Do you favor this one? Tell me below, which one do you like? I don't know, it's kind of strange. Kind of weird looking. And look at this, the door panel, instead of going flat, it came up over the top here like that. So it's up above the door itself, the door panel did, which is very weird. All right, we're gonna keep going, we're almost done here. Here's a 75 Matador 2-door. So it's kind of weird because, let's find this. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, but the 4-door cars had this weird, like, nose piece that came out like that, and they big, huge, like, everything. But then the 2-door was a completely different looking car. It looked totally different than the 4-door one, so that's the 2-door Matador. Interesting looking. Had the big flares. See the back fenders, how wide they flared out from the side of the body. Just really strange looking. This one here has actually got bucket seats and a 4 console in it and all that. So that's pretty cool. Nice. Interesting car. And here's another AMC Pacer wagon, 77. Look at that. Look at the interior on this thing, man. Check that out. That is totally funky. The day of the funky cars, I guess. I don't know. So that's a 77 Pacer wagon. All right, we're almost done. 78 Matador there. So this was a 75. That's a 78. They're basically the same looking car, except that one doesn't have a hood emblem on it. That one does. So that's kind of a funky looking car there. And it's got, all right, and then we got a 77 Pacer wagon here. It's black. It's got the aluminum slot mags on it again. Strange looking car, and on top we got the like a go-kart type Pacer wagon. Pretty cool. Now this thing here is pretty neat looking. 77 Matador Barcelonian. So I'm guessing this had to do with maybe the Olympics in Barcelona. I don't know. You guys tell me. You AMC guys tell me. But it had. This is what's called. Well, this one here had it as well. This is what's called an opera glass or opera window. So it's just kind of a small little window you could see out of, with the vinyl top, of course, around it. And this is the Targa top. It's only got half vinyl, half steel. So this one here is not a column shift, or not a floor shift. It's a column shift as well as that one. That one there's a column shift as well. But they got the plush, like, Look at the interior. This thing's really plush and soft, very comfortable to sit on. Very nice. We'll go over here and read this sign real quick. This is the longest video, but it's most cars too. Okay. Two-tone paint treatment, Landau. That's what that half vinyl top's called, the Landau roof. Sorry, not the upper. Well, it says upper windows, Landau roof, dual remote mirrors, styled wheels, individual reclining seats, and a nap knit upholstery. Sorry, Barcelona door panels. Okay, let's look at that. Oh, look, here's the price on the thing. I don't know, $71.87. I don't know if that was new or not. Yeah, $7,000. It was new, and this is the Barcelona special, so it had all this stuff on it. The package was that. You guys can look at that if you want. 8-cylinder 304, 2-barrel carburetor, 12 miles per gallon, 16 miles highway. That's horrible. But these things were heavy. I mean, they probably weighed 4,000 pounds. I mean, I don't know for sure. Based on 65 cents per gallon, 15,000 miles will cost you $750. Well, it ain't 65 cents a gallon now, I can tell you that much. Not even close. All right, so there's some memorabilia up there. I'm going to go over to the other side of this car. I think the window's down on the other side. And I want to see the Barcelona door panels, and I didn't realize that was like that. Oh, yeah, it's got the plush door panels, and it's got the fancy headliner in it. Interesting looking. Look at the package tray in the back. Huge package tray back there. The Barcelona special. Pretty cool. All right, guys. And then next to that we got a 75 Matador 2-door. Buyer protection plan, it says. Pretty cool stuff. There's a 74 Matador there. So there we go, guys. Wow. All right, this video is a long one, but I wanted you guys to see all this. I mean, this is some really cool. You AMC guys, there isn't a lot of like high performance AMC stuff in here, but you know, it's still cool stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you AMC guys liked it. Anyhow, I'm gonna end this because it's already been an hour. So we'll talk to you guys later. Hope you liked it. Bye.